Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Hawks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Orlando Magic. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, the guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner into the three. Take a look at the Hawks. If they can repeat their victory, Greg, in Game 1 here tonight, they'll be sitting pretty in this series.
No doubt. If they go up 2-0 with 3 home games still to come, I'd say I'd like their chances. I mean, this is a shot for them to kind of land a knockout punch, if you will. They can't miss the opportunity to take control of this series.
It's right there before. Reza Shea with the steal. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Banchero outside. Here's Carter. Off target at the rim. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Johnson from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Now, here's Banchero. Carter with a screen on Johnson. And it's Banchero missing. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Here's Reza Shea. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. A completely new group for Atlanta. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Bain. And that time, also a missed shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Newell, good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Buffkin. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Bain. from 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Hawks. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. Just cruising so far. Going 5 games straight, undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deep in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are playing right now, they are clearly in contention to go all the way.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's tipped. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. From deep, Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here's Bain. Pass to Suggs. Daniels with the double team. Just 5 on the clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Johnson with it. Now defended by Bain. And again, Atlanta with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here's Ricochet. He's defended by Wagner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here's Suggs. No scoring in this one. Carter with the screen. Here's Bankero. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Johnson outside. The 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside, Suggs. Six to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Carter following Porzingis' 3. That one goes in. Banchero's got his second basket.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Daniels with the steal. shoots the three, and Trae Young hits the three. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Bane. It's deflected. Here's Ricochet. He has 6. A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Porzingis with the steal. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Harden. And just miss after miss right now. Ricochet with it. Picked up by Suggs. Another three for Atlanta.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
So, for the Magic, Anthony Black comes in for Franz Wagner. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensive.
Now here's Jones. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D. And you know what, call it great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is, they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
No one covering. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now, here's Banchero. Misses the baby hook. From deep, another 3 for Atlanta.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Black. He has yet to score. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just too many miscues here in the early going.
And it's not hard to see why they're down. I mean, it seems every trip down the floor, they're giving the ball to the other team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Daniels.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Knocked away. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here is Carter. Looking to end the run. And Bane with the layup.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the Hawks with another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Black. Clock at 4. Shoots over Ricochet. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Bane. And it's blocked.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Banchero outside. Now Rizashea, 18 points for him. Nailed from three-point land.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Banchero. It's good. Banchero's got his third basket of the night right there.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Banchero, and that one hits back iron. And here's Porzingis for a three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's a weapon Porzingis uses effectively. I mean, teams are ready for it now, but there's still not a lot you can do against him when he's knocking down the three.
Carter with the screen. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Another miss by Banchero. Here's Okuno.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Hawks on top, running away with this one. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. We're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Wagner is out there with Goga Batadze. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Black in at the 2 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Houston with the rebound. Jones against Kennard. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Alexander Walker's got 15.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Kennard against Wagner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Wagner. Now here's Jones. Back to Wagner to stop the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Wagner's got his first basket of the night. The Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Kennard for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And stolen by Okongwu. Fires from deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The Hawks have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. The shot's good from Kennard.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wagner looking it over. To the middle. Wagner on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bitadze, and it goes out of bounds. That one off O'Connor. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Here's Wagner, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Baines checked in for Anthony Black.
Desmond Bain.
Hawks have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Three-pointer, Daniels. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Pass to Bain. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Here's Suggs. Missed inside.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Young from outside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Suggs finds Wagner. Rebound by the Hawks. Young outside. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Outside, Bain. Wagner on the wing. Wagner outside. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bitadze to end the run. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Suggs with the ball. Young's there. And it's Suggs missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Bitadze. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gay. Good on the triple. Gay's got 9.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Knocked loose. Ricochet with the steal. The tray. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Another one for Ricochet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Pass to Young. From downtown, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Wagner's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Fires for 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. Wagner with it. Nothing on the board. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Three-pointer, Daniels. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Wagner outside. Inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break, the Hawks. And here's Young from the arc. It's the three-point bomb. Young's got 33 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
He tries for 3. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 12.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's Suggs. Got a piece of it. Rizachet with it. Now defended by Bain. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs kicks to Bain. Wagner from long range. Trae Young grabs the miss. Here's Gay. He's got 12. Really left alone that time. He's got 15.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Pass to Wagner. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. From the arc. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Matase the pass to Wagner. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Suggs with the ball. Okongwu covering.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Gay. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Here's Wagner. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Rizachet. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Bain passes to Wagner. That's tipped. Here's Gay. Guarded by Bain. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 21 in the game. Well, Orlando shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Pass to Bain. Rizachet with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And the Hawks with another 3.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
Suggs against Young. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good off the front iron. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And let's hear from Allie Laporte, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. Things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the 1.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
From deep, Johnson, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him. No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, or get a running start to the rim. You should get a good number of scoring chances that way. I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Wagner left side. Can they get it? It's tipped. Daniels against Bain. Here's the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triples.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Outside, Bain. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 8 points.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And here's Wagner. He has 6. Over in the corner, Banchero. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Magic ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Wagner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 points for him.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
And here's Young from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Banchero. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Good on the three-point shot. Reza Shay's got 36.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From deep, Johnson, another three for Atlanta.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Suggs looking around. Here's Wagner. No good, unable to end this run. Hawks have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. And the three ball is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Bain passes to Clark. Got a hand on it. Reza Shea with it. Defended now by Wagner. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Reza Shea's got 39. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. So the defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing as well at the defensive end. This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Drains the three-pointer. Daniels has got 21 in the game.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Banchero has screen on Young. And it's Suggs missing. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Banchero outside. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Young from outside bangs home the trifecta.
Wow. What can you say?
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Pass to Bain. Back to Wagner. And the layup falls. Wagner's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he's good on the three ball.
And you can tell Reza Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Now, here's Wagner. Guarded by Reza Shea. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Ball goes to Atlanta.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Johnson outside. Young for 3. Good, he hits again.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Here's Ricochet. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Banchero passes to Bing. And they're pushing it up. Here's Ricochet. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game. And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Young outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Ricochet with the double team. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bain. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. So it's Orlando now. Jones. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Now Ricochet. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Now here's Wagner. Guarded by Ricochet. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Another three for Atlanta.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Boy, it's made matters a lot easier for them offensively.
Young with the ball. Another one goes. Incredible.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
There's the triple. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
It's hard enough to win in this league without careless mistakes. As a matter of fact, you can't win if you have too many careless mistakes.
Young, he got it again. Sensational.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a burpee.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Banchero. Johnson with the block.
Perfect timing on that rejection by Johnson, an active defender with great instinct.
And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And they pick up two. Wagner's got 8 points in the quarter.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Fires the three. And again, Atlanta with the triple. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Our activity defensively has been great. Active hands. Okay, the other thing is it's allowing us to defensive rebound. Okay, so keep attacking the defensive rebound.
And Quinn Snyder really focusing on stops and limiting the other side to one shot per possession.
And that's his calling card. Terrific defensive coach demands excellence from his guys on that end of the floor.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Batadze is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at the 3, the small forward. That's us out there for Orlando. They get a bet, and he comes up with the deuce.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Alexander Walker's got 27 points. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Suggs. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Kennard for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Batadze setting a screen for Bain. Pass to Batadze. Over Kennard. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Shot's good by Kennard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Here's Gay. He's covered by Suggs. Three-pointer on the way. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And what a run he's having. Everything seems to be dropping.
Talk about having a hot hand. He's scorching.
Bain drawn the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two will be a ring jump.
Here's Gay. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
That's right here. Here come the Hawks. Kennard for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bain. Now Wagner, and so Orlando again turning it over. Carter is checked in for the Magic. Isaac comes in for Wagner.
Jonathan Isaac.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got 12 points in just the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Isaac misses and the dry spell continues. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Here's Okongwu. Another three for Atlanta.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
From outside the arc, another three for Atlanta.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Out to the wing. Poked loose. Suggs against Okongwu. Launches it. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Converting them into points is what they've done, and that's been a big factor in this game, guys.
Bain kicks to Suggs. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For the three, and Houston gets it to go. Houston's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Atlanta. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Here's Gay. Puts up a three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
3 points.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Pass to Carter. Over to the wing. Suggs passes to Black. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Black is a strong finisher inside, and he can go either power or finesse, whatever is called for.
Here's Alexander Walker. Another three for Atlanta.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I tell you this, when he's this hot, it's fun to watch.
He's all alone. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Isaac, and Wagner's subbed in for Suggs. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dante's checked in. Stolen away. Here's Houston. And the Hawks with another three. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Black. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now, here's Okongwu. Puts up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
The buckets just keep on coming.
Boy, make it plain, partner. Make it plain. I tell you what, this is a lot of fun to watch.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. They've put up quite a few unanswered points.
Yeah, and you know, clearly they have hit on something that is working for this team.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Pass to Black. Back to Wagner. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Dante. Buries the long-range jumper. Dante's got his first 3 points of the game.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Another three for Atlanta. The Magic shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Hawks running again. Kennard for three. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss. Pass to Black. In the corner, it's Bain. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Magic ball.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. Atlanta making a switch here. Outside, Bain. Bain drawn the double team. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Banchero passes to Carter. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Another 3 for Atlanta. Magic shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing the best work of late.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Bain's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Pass to Kennard. Here's Gay. Trying his luck from deep. And the Hawks with another 3.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and simple.
Here's Banchero. Rebound by the Hawks. Gay's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Djorcic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rizier.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Banchero, that's good.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Bain passes to Banchero. Here's Wagner. Rebound by Alexander Walker. From past the arc. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, but that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Zachary Rizier.